Good morning, everyone. Firefighter Checking here. We're out today at the property with the 70 plus acres. Seeing what else we're going to find today. My friend Lindsay will be joining me here shortly. She's on her way. I'll be running my Apex in Zero Discrimination. And we're just going to start here around the house and barns and see what we can find. The fields, however, are somewhat overgrown, but I think if we go out there, we'll try to do our best. Yeah, we're just gonna have a good day. Hopefully the rain here will stop about 10:30, and let's see what we can find. See you on the first good find. Well, here you go, first target. This metal plate with a bunch of teeth on it. You can probably see that. Not exciting, but first find. Let's hope they get better after this. See you on the next one. So Lindsay finally made it. She's got her first target. She's still working out her legend. Is that right? It was legend?
Yeah.
So let's see what she's gonna come up with.
And this pinpointer too. It's supposed to be able to connect to my headphones, but naturally I don't know how to do it. I don't even hear anything.
Flip the plug back over and try it from the top.
Let's see.
I'll come back when we got what she got. Well, here's my next item. Looks like some sort of twist cap or grommet. I think it's got some threads on the inside, which you can see, perhaps. Looks like a gear a little bit. Interesting find. On to the next one. This one rang in high. It was like 79.80 on my Apex. Still cool. Well, who would have thought? Down there, right by my foot, I got a low iron signal, but I was like, it had a weird tone to it, so I'm like, I'm gonna dig that. And lo and behold, I got myself a pocket knife. Very cool. On to the next good find. And here we go on the board. First coin of the day. Ended up being a modern day shield penny. Rang in around a 70. I wanted to dig it because it's a small target. There we go. First penny. Whoop. On the board for a coin. Lindsay's also on the board with the coin. Let's see what you got there. Just a Lincoln Memorial.
Yep.
Hey, cool. On the board. Yay.
Yep, thank you.
Well, look what I just found, a screw. I guess they were doing some construction here at some point, but glad that's out of the ground. On to the next. Got myself a nice signal here. Sounds like might be a nickel. I think it's in the plug. Never mind, it's in the hole. Let's see what we got here. Pinpointer says it's right there. Let's dig it out and see what we got. It looks like a bunch of foil. Yep, a bunch of foil. Foiled once again. That's okay. On to the next good find. Lindsay's still out here learning her machine. She's got a, what do we think is an iron target? Bouncy. She's trying to figure out what it is. Let's wait and watch. What's it gonna be?
just a bunch of rusty metal.
Yeah, that looks like fun. And penny number 2 of the day. Lindsay's found a few as well. Figured because of the range it was a 77 to 80. Figured it was a penny and I was right. On to the next one. So there's the bridge that we need to cross. Pretty interesting. Should come out here and do some magnet fishing sometime. Yep. Flowing pretty good today. Interesting. We decided to come to this backfield area and walk the path a little bit. Haven't found anything really worth it. A few pieces of barbed wire, a shotgun shell that Lindsay found. So we're gonna head back and try a different section just on the other side of the bridge and see what we can find. Apparently I left my GoPro on a little longer than I wanted, so I don't have much battery life left on that. So we're gonna see what we can find. Well, found a nail. This is part of why I dig everything. You find stuff like this. Not bad. Good to get it out of the ground. On to the next one. I'm trying to catch up with Lindsay. She went up ahead. I just found this nice big bolt, but we're right underneath the power line right away, so maybe it's related. And Lindsay's got something. What's Lindsay gonna find? Hopefully something better than this. Shotgun head stamp? Or a bolt?
Looks like another bolt.
That's not exciting. You found the nut washer. Yay. Shotgun head stamp. Western Super X. Made in USA. Alright, on the next one. Lindsay's got some. Another shotgun head stamp, Lindsay.
We'll see.
I just found one.
You did?
Yeah. Ringing at that was at 50.
Probably a can.
Mountain Dew can? Beer can?
The whole thing.
Found the whole can. Look at that. It's 5 cents. Recycle it. If there was more than one, would you call it a can spill?
Okay.
What do we got?
A Budweiser.
Budweiser. people would be coming back here drinking and burying stuff. It's not exciting.
And it came up good and it was close to the surface, so I was like, it's probably going to be a can.
Lindsay got the item of the day. Spoon bowl.
Yeah, big one.
See, I knew you were lucky.
So yeah, maybe.
It's got to be the feathers bringing you good luck.
Right? Got 3 of them.
Of course, this was the path where I found that ox shoe.
Maybe this is where older things are. I was wondering, like, maybe they had the dump back here,
Maybe.
because I mean, you can find spoons, but like usually you think you'd throw like bad ones or ones you don't want anymore.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah.
But with the way these trees are spaced out, I wonder if this is like maybe a tree farm, or they planted them
Yeah,
spaced out like that for some reason.
yeah.
Who
I
knows?
figured it was a little bit open there, that I would go
Yeah, see what else you can find.
there.
Good find. So for those of you that see my videos, it was on this path that we found the ox shoe a few visits ago, and I just got this. I am certain that this is part of a weather vane that would perhaps point the direction of the wind. That little tip here kind of made me think that. But again, I'm not 100% certain, but that's what I'm thinking. Part of a weather vane. Got to try to keep it with Lindsay and her spoon. And the next good find. And one big old chunk of iron. But that's what you get for digging at everything. I don't mind. I like it. Dig it all. More people should do it. Well, something not as exciting as a spoon, but I just pulled this big old latch plate. It was 8 inches or more down. I struggled to get it out, but I had to. I just wanted to see what it was. And there we go.